Hello, I'm Tom Wills from Sunseeker Brokerage, and today we have a very special video for you of this beautiful Sunseeker Predator 60 EVO. We supplied her new, she's been based on this berth from day one. It's in great condition, it's a lovely boat with a great spec, so come with me and let's go and have a look through. To start off here, we're on the transom, and the Pred 60 EVO is actually the end of the generation of a particular model, and it's one of those boats where everything just works really, really well. So I think the first thing that strikes you is just how much detailing and how much finishing you see on the boat. So here you've got this beautifully finished transom garage door here with a carbon fibre inlay. You've got lighting above here, you've got speakers, but it's just one of those boats where it feels like every little detail's been thought about. A little seat here on the back, just a really nice place to sit if you're at anchor to watch people swimming, or indeed if you've just had a swim yourself, or a beer or coffee, whatever. But it's just a really nice spot. You've got nicely proportioned stairs both port and starboard side. Yes, the stairs on the port side are a little bit smaller than they are on the starboard, but you've still got access to both sides. Moving over now to the starboard side of the transom, you've got a door here. So this has got a crew cabin. So the owner's got a lot of their water sports gear in here, but you've got a single berth crew cabin there with its own WC and a wash basin as well, which is a really nice setup. Moving now up into the aft cabin. So what I really like on the Pred 60 EVO is just how sociable this boat is. It's all about having fun, friends, family, being on the water, and I think that's a really, really key point about this model. You can see here immediately you've got this huge C-shaped section here, perfect for entertaining. You've got the table which just unfolds there if you want a larger table. You could easily put certainly one, maybe 1.5 deck erectors chairs this side of the table, so you can extend that seating space. There's a really handy space underneath the seat there for your life raft, and then you've got access to the engine room here. But you've got to get on one of these just to appreciate how much space there is. You've got that huge sun pad further aft there, so you could easily put 2/3 people on that sun pad. So it's a really nice entertaining space, and what adds to that space is the ability to lower the main door. So you've seen this on other of my videos, you've seen that on other boats, but by lowering that door, which is a super easy process, you can push the door down, and then you're bringing the internal saloon to the external saloon. So with that seating section, you really have got lots and lots of space. Behind me here, you've got the wet bar. So standard sort of setup on this side of the boat. Got a wet bar, got electric griddle, got a sink there as well. And you might spy here this perspex lid, and what this is a second station. So a boat of this size is predominantly designed to be driven from the main helm, but on here you've got a second station. Now this boat's fitted with a Zenta joystick. The Zenta joystick allows the boat to be controlled via a joystick system. The joystick system uses both the bow and stern thrusters and the forward and astern of the engines to enable you to manoeuvre the boat. So it's a really easy system to use. I've got great visibility, so I can see the bow very easily, I can see the stern corners, I can see the starboard side. So that's a really nice feature there. In addition to that joystick, you've also got proportional bow and stern thrusters, which if you are just coming alongside, you can just use those there, which is a really nice feature. Again, back to the entertaining, you've got a built-in bin there just at the stern of that moulding, and then in these cabinets here you've got a fridge and of course an ice maker, which is all to hand and nicely put behind those doors. So I've just come inside now into the upper saloon, the deck saloon, and as we said, it really gives you that feeling of outside inside, but in here you are in a really nicely finished, very comfortable, quite cosy area. So you can see here you've got the wood flooring, you've got an electric table there that actually folds both into a dining table and a coffee table, which is really nice. We've got an electric television lift and rise here as well, and to operate that, super easy. You just reach in there, push that button. If you are wanting to sit in here in the evening or whatever in the morning, then you've got a television here to watch. Underneath me here you've got quite a lot of storage, which is quite nice, and you've also got another fridge. So you've got your external fridge but an internal fridge, so again going back to that entertaining theme. Here you've got these beautifully finished helm seats. I really like the detailing on here, and that continues forward, and it just gives that feel of quality and level of finish which I think you don't get on other boats. So we're starting to lose the light a little bit here today, and what's that doing is actually showing off some of the detail lighting you've got on here. So you can see you've got these LED strip lights up here on the moulding, you've got LEDs here, you've got LED around the floor, but it all adds to that sense of environment in here, which is what I really like. These huge windows, which you'll have seen from the exterior footage, they're huge, and a huge part of the structure there, and they let so much light into the boat. You've got that large opening roof, which you'll see that will cut to now open, and that goes a long way back. It's a carbon fibre roof with glass on the top, and it's obviously UV insulated, but it's huge and it lets so much natural light and both a breeze into this area. So if you want to run this boat with the roof back and the wind coming through and everyone enjoying themselves, you can. I'll just go up to the helm now and just talk you through that. So sat here, I always joke I like a helm and it doesn't get much better than this. You've got everything to hand. You've got an electric window to starboard. You've got another Zenta joystick. I've just spoken about the second station Zenta. You've got another one up here. You've got your Volvo Penta throttle controls here, so your standard throttle system here. And this boat's actually got the Optimus upgraded steering package, so it's got an assisted steering package, which is a very nice feature to have, performance steering I should say. You've got the multi-function steering wheel here, so on these I can actually operate these screens. So this works as a remote for those nav screens, so you don't have to be leaning over the dash to access those screens. You can literally just touch the buttons here. You can see I can operate that there, and I can just link back to that screen, so that's a really nice feature. You can even do man overboard from there. I've got my autopilot just here to the port side, and then I've got my general switch gear, so you can see I can do my window there, and then I've got my roof controls there, anchor windlass, battery crossover, that type of thing. So it's all there to hand. Bow thruster, proportional thruster controller here. So I've spoken about thruster controls before, but this proportional system is so good. If you haven't used one before, it really is a great system. So you can see here we're actually on a port side 2 mooring. And what I can do here is just push this hold button, and what that does automatically is pushes the boat onto the pontoon. So you can imagine now we've just come into the mooring, we're just messing around with fenders and lines. The boat now is physically being pinned on to the pontoon using just the bow and stern thrusters. So that's a really nice feature. And you can increase or decrease the power at which it does that. Twin SIMRAD screens, you've seen these before, I'm sure. Multiple option or MFDs, multifunctional displays. So you've got echo sound, radar, everything you possibly need on there. Moving back down here now, you've got the boat's CM8. So this is a Sunseeker CM8 system, one of the latest generations we've done. On here you can control all your tanks, so your black tank, freshwater tank, battery charger, lights, ventilation, wipers, that type of thing. So that's a really nice one station controller that you can just drive straight to. And you can also go on here to watch your alarms. So the garage door opened when we're doing a photo, so it gives you a log here of any faults or any alarms which have come up in the boat system, and I think that's actually quite a nice feature. I've spotted this iPad mini down here, and the iPad mini comes with the boat, and this allows you to control the boat's Sonos system. So she's got Sonos music system throughout different zones, foredeck, aft deck, saloon, etc. And this iPad comes with the boat, so you can control that. You don't need to use your own iPhone. You can obviously use your own iPhone. You've also got a wireless charger here, so if you've got an iPhone or a wireless charging device, you can just stick that down there. Again, it's a nice feature to have at the helm. So on the 60, you've got this set of stairs here that comes down to this galley area, and it's really well lit because you've got lots of natural light coming in from that windscreen up top. And it's a nicely laid out galley. You've got a full-size hob here, electric oven / combination, microwave, etc, etc. And then above here you've got quite a lot of storage, so you've got storage that side for your plates, and then this side here there's the Sunseeker crockery set in there as well. It's a nicely proportioned galley. You've also got an integrated slimline dishwasher here, which is all Miele appliances, and then a large standard size domestic fridge. But it's a really nice place to prepare food. Yes, you're down here, but it's easy to pass food to anybody that's up there, and you've still got that griddle, don't forget, in the wet bar, but this is a nice area to be. Behind you here, the other nice feature, you've got an actual lower seating area. So you've got another seating area, well, not only those 2 large ones up there, but you've also got a lower saloon, and that's a nice area with its own television. So if you've got children on board, or you want to just escape from the madness or the heat, whatever, actually you can come down here and grab a coffee and watch some TV. So I'm in the master cabin now, which is a full beam cabin. You've got windows, which you've seen from the external footage, on the hull, and they let all this natural light in. And you've also still got a opening porthole there, which is nice. But in here, as with the saloon, it's all about the detailing. So you've got lots of different finishes. You've got this lovely fabric here on this sofa area. You've then got the stainless inlays. You've got the wood of the veneer of the boat. And then lots of lighting, lots of LED lighting. So you've got hidden lighting under here, lighting in the ceiling, lighting around the window band there. And it's all those bits which just make this feel a really premium and really nice space to be in. Of course, ensuite. So you've got an ensuite slightly further forward on the port side. So if I move now slightly further forward in the boat, I go past this lower saloon seating area. On my port side here, I've got access to the day head. So it's a really nice size day heads. You've got a large walk-ins, completely separate shower cubicle, which has got the rain shower in the ceiling, and then you've got a heated towel rail, which is really practical. A nice size sink here, again, all nicely lit. And then another door here going into the forward cabin. The forward VIP cabin is a good size, got a large central bed, lots of detailing as I keep talking about, but lots of lighting, and it's a really nice place to put guests. You've got access from this cabin back into the dayhead, so it works as an ensuite cabin. And then you've got starboard side here, you've got a twin cabin. So you step down into this cabin, and yes, you're stepping down, but there's still lots of head height. You've still got your own separate hanging space, which is really nice. And this particular boat's been used for a family arrangement, so you can see here it's perfect for children, bunk bed arrangement. It's really, really good. So all in all, this boat sleeps 6 comfortably. It lends itself, as we said earlier on at the start of the video, to that practical social element. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you've got a feel for what this Pred 60 EVO is all about. As you can tell, it's a great family boat, a great social boat. The light's starting to go now. You can start to see all this LED lighting really starting to take effect. Please do subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate all the watches. Don't forget to subscribe on Instagram, TikTok, all the other channels as well. And a big thanks to our videographer Matt Wright from Matt Wright Films, another great video. And we look forward to getting you the next one. And for more information, please do give us a call on this boat.